With Linux Mint, you can't do anything. Sounds familiar, right? I see this phrase come up all the time, always from people who have never actually used Linux Mint or who only remember how it was many years ago. Well, I'm going to take that myth and blow it wide open. Linux Mint isn't some toy of an operating system. It's feature-rich, powerful, and user-friendly. From complete beginners to advanced power users, Mint can run all but the most demanding daily tasks smoothly and without compromise. So, if you think Linux Mint is just too limited, stick around, because I'm about to show you that's not the case. Some people think that installing Linux Mint is difficult. This was true many years ago, when Linux required its kernel and drivers to be compiled. Installation with Mint these days is guided, easy, and often quicker than Windows installations. You can set up Mint to dual boot with Windows by simply dragging a slider to partition the disk. You can even use Mint temporarily, booting it from a USB stick without touching the hard drive. Ideal if you want to test hardware compatibility before installation. The installation wizard is intuitive. It guides you through language selection, keyboard layout, partition setup, and user creation. You can log in immediately after installation with a ready-to-use desktop and pre-installed applications. This process takes less than 10 minutes for most users from start to finish. Mint's desktop environments, such as Cinnamon, Mate, and XFCE, are optimized for different hardware configurations and user preferences. Cinnamon is the flagship environment, offering a modern, visually stunning desktop that is intuitive even for new users. Mate is lightweight, making it very customizable and well-suited for older hardware. XFCE is extremely resource efficient, perfect for very low-spec machines. Even on older hardware, Linux Mint runs smoothly and often responds faster than modern Windows installations, giving new life to aging computers. It's often thought that Mint does not offer peripheral support. In reality, most printers, scanners, webcams, and Wi-Fi devices work right out of the box when connected. Mint comes with a large number of drivers by default, and most modern manufacturers offer Linux-compatible drivers. For example, Linux Mint includes drivers for HP printers. You just need to plug them in. Sometimes, it's even possible to print without a dedicated driver. In any case, most printer and scanner manufacturers now provide Linux drivers. Usually, you just download the file, double-click it, and install. If your PC is unlucky and Wi-Fi or other hardware does not work immediately, this is usually due to manufacturer restrictions, not limitations of Mint. Hardware support in Linux Mint has vastly improved in recent years, making it compatible with almost any common device. Both integrated and dedicated graphics cards are also well supported. Mint includes out-of-the-box drivers for Intel, AMD, and NVIDIA cards. If users require a fully featured card, especially for gaming or other graphics-intensive tasks, proprietary NVIDIA drivers can easily be installed through the driver manager. Another myth is that Linux Mint has no software. Mint features a powerful software manager with tens of thousands of applications available, all of which can be installed with a single click. LibreOffice handles most Office documents, Firefox provides a modern web browsing experience, GIMP and Krita cover professional graphics needs, Audacity supports audio editing. The software manager is categorized into Office, Graphics, Sound and Video, Games, Flatpak, etc. Each program has a description, screenshots, and user reviews to help you decide which application you want or need. If some proprietary applications, like Photoshop or AutoCAD, are not available on Mint, Mint provides professional quality, free alternatives. This means you can easily work without being tied to costly licenses or proprietary formats. Indeed, even for specialized workflows such as 3D, modeling, audio production, or video editing, Mint provides fully capable software solutions. Some claim that updates on Mint are complicated. In reality, Mint centralizes updates within a single tool, allowing you to update the system, security patches, and all installed applications in one go. Updates are quick, minimally intrusive, and rarely require reboots, ensuring your system remains secure, stable, and up-to-date without disrupting your work. Mint also offers an easy upgrade path when major system releases are available, saving you from having to reinstall the entire operating system. Updates can be scheduled or applied manually, giving the user full control over system maintenance. Security updates are promptly provided in case of any vulnerability, And strong user permissions in Mint prevent accidental system changes or malware infections. When system stability is a concern, Mint allows users to choose which updates to install, offering flexibility that few other operating systems provide. One of the things people claim about Linux Mint is that it requires a lot of use of the terminal. The fact is, the terminal is very powerful, but it is completely optional for a day-to-day user. Most configuration, software installation, and system management can be fully managed through graphical interfaces. Terminal usage is generally required only for advanced tasks, automation, or troubleshooting. The terminal is still useful for advanced users who want to automate repetitive tasks, manage services, or configure advanced settings. Beginners can still enjoy everything Mint has to offer without ever opening a terminal window, which contradicts the myth that Linux Mint is for experts only. Compatibility with Microsoft Office formats is excellent, as is support for PDFs, images, and most multimedia types. LibreOffice can read and write most Microsoft document formats, and media players can handle virtually all common audio and video file types. Linux Mint can also access Windows partitions seamlessly, allowing smooth file exchange between systems. Wine is a compatibility layer that allows many Windows applications to run natively on Mint. This includes older Office software, utilities. For most users, this eliminates any concerns about compatibility. Mint supports professional-level creative workflows, GIMP and Krita serve graphic designers, Inkscape handles vector work, Blender manages 3D modeling and animation, and Kdenlive and DaVinci Resolve provide powerful video editing. Audio production is supported through Ardor and Reaper. While these applications require effort to learn, they are fully capable of professional work. Users can create complex projects, edit high-resolution videos, mix multi-track audio, and produce digital art without limitations. For web development and programming, Mint provides IDEs, compilers, and scripting tools. Covering languages from Python and Java to PHP, Mint supports fully professional coding environments. Linux Mint has a reputation for stability as well as security. Updates patch vulnerabilities quickly. Most viruses target Windows, not Linux. Antivirus software is rarely necessary outside enterprise settings. Mint's permission system prevents unintentional changes to important system files, helping protect against corruption or malware. Regular backups and snapshot tools provide extra security, allowing the system to be quickly restored if needed. Mint operates on both new and old computers. Lightweight variants allow older PCs to run smoothly and quite often even faster than the latest Windows installations. Laptops often experience longer battery life, and performance improves on older hardware. Using Mint can extend the life of devices and help reduce electronic waste. Mint allows users to choose from a range of desktop environments based on hardware capabilities. Cinnamon provides a fresh, modern look, while Mate and XFCE are lightweight and well-suited for older machines. One common concern people have is about support. Linux Mint provides active community support through forums, wikis, video tutorials, and official documentation. Guidance is also available through local Linux user groups, and professional support is offered for those who need it. The community is very friendly to newcomers, offering step-by-step tutorials and troubleshooting assistance. Mentorship programs and discussion forums ensure that users can get help quickly, regardless of their experience level. Addressing these cliches, the provocative statement flips. With Linux Mint, you can do everything, and often, faster and more efficiently. The best way to understand this is to try it yourself. Download the ISO, create a USB stick, boot the system, verify hardware compatibility, and install Mint in a dual boot setup with Windows. Of course, you can also test it using a virtual machine. By trying out Mint, you'll find that most criticisms are from the past, and you might be the next person to appreciate Linux Mint's power, versatility, and freedom with only one wish, that you had discovered it much earlier. If you liked this video and want more Linux Mint tips, tricks, and guides, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss future content. Share your experiences with Linux Mint in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think.